Welcome back to the show, everyone. When it comes to ice cream, the basics like vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, you know, we love them. But one local, ice cream spot is adding a flavor boost to our favorite frozen treat. How about garlic ice cream? How about maybe goat cheese and lemon curd? You're going to find these flavors and more at Z Creamery, right, Kendall? 2Z?
A2Z.
A2Z Creamery in St. Louis Park. Kendall visited the store to find out how they came up with all these creations. Look.
Secret's out. There's always this massive line right here on Excelsior. I drive by it all the time. I always assume it's for Xfinity. I just found out it's not. It's actually for this place. A2Z Creamery. You have to get on an email list. You have to come, first serve. You have like 15 minutes to get this stuff. There's small batch pints of ice cream. I have to meet the James Bond of ice cream. But the doors are locked.
They said it was hard to get.
They said it was hard to get, but you literally can't get in. You taking video of me waiting? I get that it's hard to get, but like you could at least unlock the door.
Yeah.
Did you just start doing this one day and you had friends and family that were like, you should sell this stuff?
My mom got me an ice cream machine for my birthday, and I just started experimenting with it. I would play around with all these crazy flavors, and I would just make it for myself, my wife, my family, and then I would post it on Instagram, and people would ask me, are you selling this? Like, can I buy some from you? And I'm like, nope, it's for me.
fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
I only have about 2 pints. And then people would start saying, well, can I buy it? I'm like, no. And then, 1 week, 2 weeks would go on. And then I would have more and more messages. And I got to the point where I'd only be making like 4 pints of a flavor, and I would have 100 messages in my inbox. So I kind of started selling them out of my house, in the parking lot, of a local playground, but then I started getting into like the legalities of it.
You're like, am I allowed to do this?
Yeah, and I'm
Selling
like, I
ice
think
cream on
I
a playground? Is
yeah.
that creepy?
And then I thought to myself, I need a license. I need to
Yeah.
get like a business. I need to get permits and everything. So then I found this spot. I did all the licensing and permits through the state. And then just slowly started to expand from 10 pints a week to 40 to 80, 100. Now I'm at around 300, 350. But the whole thing about A2Z Creamery is from flavors from A to Z. So I mean, name a flavor and I can make it into ice cream. So whether it's apple, banana, cantaloupe, ice cream can be made into almost anything or out of almost anything. And the thing I want to bring is just that creativity, the uniqueness out there. Besides people going to the grocery store and buying just a traditional cookie dough, I amp it up and I give you cookie dough flavored ice cream, cookie chunks, cookie dough pieces. This is brown butter cookie dough also, not just cookie dough. And then the chips. And then the process of it is layering everything one by one. So I'll put a layer of ice cream, I'll do all the mix-ins, another layer of ice cream, another layer of mix-ins, and then I'll keep going until the pint's full. So I can physically see how much mix-ins are going in without a machine automatically dispensing it. So since I'm literally doing it by hand like this, I can see that, all right, there's 4 pieces of cookies or 3 pieces of cookies, 3 glods of cookie dough getting into each level. And I mean, if you look at this, there's a healthy amount of mix-ins in there.
I want
And I mean, I usually do 1 or 2 more chunks.
Dang. Okay, I have to admit, I live very close to here, and so I've driven by many times, and there's like a line of people out the door, and that must be the first come, first serve stuff.
So an email goes out,
Yeah.
and I say, this week's flavor is available. They'll go on the website, they'll order it until it sells out, and then their invoice will tell them you can pick up Thursday at 5, Friday at 4, Monday at 7.
If people want to be on the email list, where'd they go?
They can go to a2zcreamery.com, and then on the bottom of the website, there will be a subscribe portion. All you have to do is submit your email there, and then you'll get put on the email list.
Part of me doesn't want to tell anyone.
I've heard that from many people.
I have a better shot at this.
Keep it secret.
Well, it's not a secret anymore.
I know. I thought about it.
You just let the people know.
I know.
That's cool.
It is really cool.
I love that. Dude, again, I've said it 400. I like people who have a little dream as a kid and then they follow it to fruition. That's great.
And the fact that he scoops them all himself, and sometimes he's like, sometimes my mom comes and helps, but really all of this, the reason it's so hard to get isn't me being goofy. I just do it all myself as I work a full-time job. So it's really cool, and it's so good.
So it truly is. It's not a marketing gimmick. Once it's gone, people, it's gone. There's not like, do you have any more in the back?
No.
There's no back.
No, there's no back.
Yeah. It's
cool.
So get in there. And
Yeah.
how big is the space? It looks pretty.
So he actually rents that space from another space. Like a lot of people who are starting up any
Yep.
kind of a kitchen, they kind of just rent kitchen space.
I know all about that.
Right, so you can't go in and order it. It's not open. It's like he said, you get it online and then you go in when he tells you, hey, I'll be here at this time and you can come pick it up.
I love that. Let me tell you, that is the future. That really is. That type of collaboration, and we have kitchens that don't use their space from the morning, letting bakers come in. I love this. I love this so much. So support the guy. Learn more about A to Z Creamery by going to a2zcreamery.com. And we'll post this a little bit later on our socials. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. A to Z Creamery.